Hey everybody, welcome back to Wrenching with Grandpa. And today we're going to try to get her to start. So this is kind of like a part two, so that we can make sure she's ready to drive out to Jerry's. I do want to make a quick announcement before we try to get a cold start, get her running, check, make sure we don't have any leaks, and just make sure we're all buttoned up and ready for the road trip. Uh, Grandpa has ruptured a 20-year-old hernia repair and will be going in for some surgical and hopefully something that will maybe last another 20 years. Anyway, so I'm going to be kind of off my feet for a little while, but Jerry, my wingman, my good buddy, he's got his shop just down the road, and he's going to be shooting some of the projects he's working on, and he may get over here to help me on some light duty work once I'm convalescing. And he may go ahead and take her out to his shop, get her up on the lift, and get started on the project list we have for her as well. So the next few weeks you may see some stuff that you weren't expecting. Jerry's got a lot of great stuff. He's an incredible mechanic, a lot of knowledge. Also, during all of this, we're going to be putting a new roof on the old hacienda here. And my friend Justin, his roofing company is going to be doing it. And I want to have some video of that process and have him talking to y'all about roofs. When I was a young man, I did roofing for a few years. It's tough work, but there's a huge amount of difference in getting a good roof and one that looks pretty but is crap. Justin and his crews do some excellent work, and we hope to bring some video to the channel, just kind of a information about what to look for in a good contractor and what a good professional roofing job looks like. So stay tuned. Now I'm going to get you guys over here, and we're going to see if I can get this thing to run. So let's get started. Well, by golly, we got her to start. Those are shop towels, not antifreeze down there. I kind of forgotten they were down there when I first saw that green. I thought, oh no, the radiator's leaking. No, that's all good. Give her a little rest. Get these new belts and everything seated into the pulleys. They're kind of squeaking a little bit. I'm sure we'll have to make some adjustment after they get a little run time on them. Sounded pretty solid though. I'm gonna let it run here and we get that new thermostat to warm up and start seeing what kind of circulation we got going on here. But, the hoses seem to be dripping or leaking or blowing up. I was watching a video the other day of a gentleman that had bought a Mopar product of the early 70s stamp, and he commented about the alternator having two pulleys, and he wasn't quite sure. He thought something was wrong because the pulleys didn't match up with everything else. Well, I said intentionally know that my understanding was that second pulley was for your AC compressor, and it was operated off of your third pulley on your crank if you had that pulley assembly on. So hopefully that will give him a little information on why he had a pulley he didn't have a belt for, or need. But anyway, listen to it, guys. He sounded sweet. So I don't do anything. Sounds like I might have a misfire on this bag. I'm assuming from pulling plugs it may be that third cylinder, but we'll see. I don't know, that feels pretty consistent. Now, I will say the exhaust pressure coming off this bank is lower than it is here. I'm also getting a little bit of condensation here. I may be getting a small amount of water leakage from the head gasket, but I mean, nothing has really indicated that's the issue. We certainly haven't anything going on in the cooling system to indicate it. hadn't started warming up yet, which is fixed, or at least it was before I started doing everything else. Alternator appears to be charging. Still got to get that oil pressure sensor replaced. We're showing good, solid vacuum. Right there. And of course, that doesn't work yet either. Got the trim back on the door. Should be getting my package of chrome pieces for the luggage and trunk area from my buddy Patrick O'Brien in the next day or two. So we can be putting a little bit more work back there. Have started working on all of these trim pieces there and over there, getting them out, trying to get them cleaned up, polished up a little bit. So here we are. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just lukewarm. Yeah, she does sound pretty sweet. I mean, if you guys out there have suggestions for a heater core, I doubt that anybody's going to build these anymore, but somebody's got a good solid replacement, please let me know, as mine's shot. Same goes with air boxes, air box doors, any of those air components, the non-AC model, please hit me up. Maybe a slight bit of tapping noise right in here, but very slight. Yeah, we get this out to Jerry's, we'll do a full compression test on it, find out. This side seems to be a little weaker than this side, but from the information I had from Kenneth, we were kind of, some were weak here, some were strong, and kind of same over here from his compression test. So we'll run another test on it and go from there. But it appears that I got everything put back together. I didn't break anything. I just let an old carburetor get all dried out. So we got that straw going and down to the Slurpee down there. So everything seems to be running pretty good. Alright, well folks, I'm going to sit here and let her run for a little bit longer. Just make sure that we've got good circulation, but at this point I think it's looks like a done deal. Grandpa did it. We got it put back together and hasn't broken anything else. So like I said, I'm going to be kind of light duty. I'm probably going to be back at the shop polishing trim and picking my nose until I get healed up a little bit. And hopefully Jerry's going to come out and help us out with some content. And I hope you'll all be patient. And thanks again. If you're not subscribed, please consider big thumbs up if you appreciated what I'm doing. And again, comments, suggestions, let me know. Like I said, it's an adventure and we're just getting started. Thanks again. See you soon.